Most people will never get the chance to buy the SpaceX before the IPO. And that's the problem, because the SpaceX IPO will make millionaires. With a $1.8 trillion valuation, it could be the biggest event as Wall Street has seen in years. But here's what most investors really don't understand, and I'm here to clear it up. The biggest money isn't always made in the company that everybody's watching. Sometimes it's made in the companies helping the companies succeed. That's right. So NVIDIA created winners outside of NVIDIA. Amazon created winners outside of Amazon. And the internet created winners outside of Google. And SpaceX could do the exact same thing. Because while everybody is focused on Elon Musk and SpaceX, there are already publicly traded companies, infrastructure that makes space economy possible. The rockets, the satellites, the manufacturers, the communicators, the systems. Wall Street called these the picks and shovels, right? And so in this video, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break down two stocks that I am 100% loading up on before the SpaceX IPO in a couple weeks. We're gonna talk about these companies because this isn't really a SpaceX story, it's a space infrastructure story, and Wall Street is starting to notice. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. Help us get to 2,000 likes on this video, y'all, so we can get in the algorithm. Let's go. So let's first understand the event here, because if you don't understand the event, you won't understand the opportunity, and I need you to understand the opportunity. SpaceX isn't just another startup. This isn't just another tech company. It isn't just another IPO. SpaceX is fundamentally changing aerospace, because before SpaceX, the rocket infrastructure, it was expensive, it was slow, it was government dominated, it was inefficient, and nobody wanted any parts of it. And then Elon Musk came along and changed the game with reusable rockets, cheaper launches, faster launches, private space missions, satellite internet, moon missions, Mars ambitions. Don't forget about the 1 million people that he wants to live on Mars, defensive contracts, government partnerships. SpaceX became the backbone to the modern space economy. That hasn't even started yet. And today they launch more rockets than anybody. Starlink is changing global internet access. The Pentagon uses them, NASA uses them, governments use them, businesses use them, and now investors want access. And I just talked about the airline industry now using them. But here's my concern. At $1.8 trillion valuation, a lot of future success is already priced in. Now, that doesn't mean SpaceX won't be successful. It means that I want to find an opportunity with more room to run. I want to get it at a discount price, because I've learned something over the years. I've learned that the biggest money is often made before Wall Street fully understands the story. And that's where companies like Rocket Lab comes in, right? The gold rush lesson was what I got from this, right? So let me just take you back for a second, right? So California gold rush, everybody remembers the miners, but very few people remember the business. So the miners got rich, even when the people who went after the gold didn't get rich, but the people selling the shovels, and they got paid, and the people selling the picks, they got paid. The people selling the tools, they got paid. The people building the railroads, they got paid. Whether gold was found or not, they got paid. And so the same thing is going to happen with AI. Everybody focuses on ChatGPT. Meanwhile, Broadcom is exploding, Verti is exploding, power companies are exploding, memory stocks have went berserk. The picks and shovels won. And so now when you hear the word picks and shovels, you kind of know what we're talking about. So now let's bring it to the current day, right? The picks and shovels. Space may follow the same blueprint. And that's why Rocket Lab is the #1 one to get my attention, right? Because Rocket Lab is often called the second best space company in the world. Second best. And we don't even know what the hell SpaceX is going to do. But it's too simplistic, because Rocket Lab is becoming much more than just a rocket company, right? Most investors hear Rocket Lab and think they launch rockets. And yes, that's only a small piece of the story. Rocket Lab is quietly becoming an end-to-end space company, meaning they build a spacecraft, they build a satellite system, they build the solar panels, they build the reaction wheels, they build the communication hardware, they build the mission-critical components. Think about it. Every satellite needs parts. Every mission needs systems. And every spacecraft needs infrastructure. So Rocket Lab is becoming a supplier to the entire industry. And that's powerful. It's really powerful because they don't need to beat SpaceX. They just need the industry to grow. Just like Broadcom doesn't need to beat NVIDIA, they just need people to buy specially designed chips. So let's talk about launches. So their Electron rocket has become one of the most frequently launched rockets in the world. And you didn't know that. Reliable, proven, growing. But the real story might be Neutron. Neutron is Rocket Lab's next generation rocket. You didn't know that either. Bigger payloads, bigger contracts, bigger opportunities, more money. And why does this matter? Because SpaceX dominates the larger launches today, while Neutron allows Rocket Lab to compete for those same contracts. You just want some competition. So government contracts, defense contracts, commercial contracts, constellation deployments, and that's where the revenue opportunity gets bigger for Rocket Labs. The stock is always up a bazillion% today. The market keeps calling Rocket Lab a small launch company. And I think it's evolving into a space infrastructure company. And that distinction matters because infrastructure businesses often become bigger than people expect, and they're not expecting it. And then there's the defense angle. Now, here's the part where many investors miss. Defense, national security, military operations. Space isn't just exploration anymore. It's defense, it's intelligence, it's communication, it's surveillance, it's strategic dominance. And so many people are just missing that, y'all. And every military power understands this. America understands it, China understands it, Russia understands it. Space is now national security, which means government spending is likely going to increase even more, which is why Donald Trump now wants $2.5 billion for space infrastructure. Rocket Lab benefits from the trend, and that's the one reason Wall Street is paying attention. Now, the second company on my list is definitely a sleeper, but it's up 130% year to date. So Wall Street not sleeping, but we are. Company by the ticker symbol of RWD, Redwire. We got to talk about it because not many people are discussing it. This one is fascinating because while Rocket Lab helps us get into space, Redwire helps us operate in space. They're carefully. I want you to think carefully about that. The future isn't launching rockets. The future is what happens after the launch. What happens when thousands and thousands of satellites operate? What happens when manufacturers move into orbit? What happens when humans spend extended time in space? Because we going. I don't care if you don't like it or not. What happens when commercial space stations become reality? Redwire is positioning itself for that future. And that's why I'm interested. Because they aren't trying to be SpaceX. They're building what comes after SpaceX and building a space economy. Imagine this, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, space isn't just exploration, it's business, it's manufacturing, it's communication, it's infrastructure, it's commerce. Somebody has to build the economy. Someone has to build the system. Someone has to build the tools, and someone has to build the technology. And Redwire wants to be one of those companies. That's the bet. They work for NASA, they work on space manufacturing, and they work on robotics. They work on infrastructure, they work on mission systems, and if the space economy expands, their opportunity expands. And so for us, we just want to follow the money. And one lesson changed my investing career was follow the money. Not opinions, not headlines, not stories, not emotions, but follow the money. And once we understand where the capital is going, we understand where the government is spending, where the contracts are being signed, where the investment is increasing, that's where the opportunity emerges. And right now, money is flowing into space. Government money, defense money, commercial money, private money, global money, and soon, Wall Street money. So the space economy is larger than science fiction. It's becoming an industry by itself. And that industry will create winners. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. And tell us in the chat, are you going to get into these stocks? Salute.